So what happens when the mask comes off? Everything comes off, and you're meeting someone soul to soul. There's no performing. There's no posturing. There's just presence. You in who you are in the raw, natural state. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. So I want to talk about, how do you meet people at these nudist beaches? How do you do that? You're naked, you're bearing it all. How do you connect with people? This has been a very interesting topic that I've been talking about on YouTube, and it's summer, so this is the time that you can take it all off, go to the beach, and be free. It's all about being free. Free, free, free. My whole thing is creating freedom. Freedom in who you are, to express who you are, to be authentic in who you are, to connect with your partner in a more free, real way. Okay, so of all the discussions I've been having with couples and singles and people in my Empower program, this comes up a lot, this idea of going to a nudist beach, going to a nude beach, a place where you and your partner can go together. You can go single as well. You go together and you go on this little exploration, and you take off your clothes and you just sort of shed everything that you have on, and help yourself release any kind of shame that you have, any kind of body shame that you have, any kind of shame you have about who you are. It really puts you out there full on, front full on, when you're in public and you're nude. And so here you go down, you make the choice, you go down to the beach, you finally decided to do it, and you're wondering, like, how do I talk to people when I'm naked like this? They're gonna look at me. They're gonna be naked too, that's the thing. And right away, when there's a clothing optional beach, there will be people that are clothed and there will be people that are naked. So most of the time, if you're naked, you want to interact with other naked people because it's just more fun and you're on the same kind of wavelength. If people are still wearing clothes, they are probably just testing out the waters. They're not quite sure. They're a little bit afraid still, and they need their time to sort of get into that space of nudity. But they like the idea, right? They're there. So when I have been down at the nudist beach with my partner, we've met many people. It's taken a number of times going down there, but once we really relaxed into our bodies and realized, okay, this is just our naked body. Everybody has a naked body here. All these bodies look beautiful and they look different, and they're all unique in their own way. People are really, really friendly down at the nudist beach because there's nothing holding them back, right? You're bearing it all. So people like to talk to other people, and there's that first connection you get with people that are selling things on the beach. So people might be selling drinks or there's one woman who sells watermelons. I haven't seen her there recently, but she used to be down the beach. She used to cut up her watermelon, carry it around naked, beautiful, beautiful woman. And she called herself Watermelon, and she was selling watermelons on the beach. And you could chat with her too and ask her questions about the beach and anything you wanted. She was just ready to talk about whatever you wanted to talk about. So the people selling are very friendly. So that's a way to start, asking them questions about anything, about their experience, about how you feel, about what to do, anything like that. Then there's always people playing Frisbee naked on the beach. So you can go and ask them if you want to play, chat with them. There's always different people that are coming and going in that Frisbee play. There's people doing volleyball naked on the beach. You can join into the sports. There are people that come down with little surfboards and surf along the wake of the beach. So you can talk to them. The easiest way I find is when you go in the water. Because now you're in the water and there's other people in the water, and it's cold, and you start talking as you're standing in the water, as you're swimming, and you just be yourself. You just say whatever comes to mind. It doesn't have to be, oh, hi, how are you? How's the weather? What's going on? Just anything. Wow, this is so cool. Wow, isn't this awesome being naked at a beach? Say how you feel. Oh, I'm first time here. How about you? Lots of people go down playing music. And so there's people sometimes dancing on the beach, and definitely by the end of, I'm talking about my beach specifically, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments about your beach and what kind of things take place there at the naked beaches. But there are drum circles. There's a drum circle that happens at the beach in Vancouver, Canada, at the end of the day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and people just bring some drums down, they start playing, and then there's a whole group of them that are playing, and then there's people dancing in the middle, and the whole beach is dancing naked. I mean, not everybody's naked, but many people are naked. So that's really like letting it go and being free, free, free. So it's really all about stepping into your full freedom, your full truth about who you are, and not being afraid. I mean, if you've already broken that barrier of taking off your clothes, then talking to somebody is just another easy step, right? An easy step. I've made a lot of interesting friends there. As a couple, we've made friends with other couples, and we played Frisbee in the beach with them and chatted with them, and then, you know, we're friends. We became friends and met up with them many times, and with other single people there too. So in most nudist beaches, and I'm talking for Vancouver specifically, there is a big public area where you can meet all sorts of interesting people. And there's usually young kids playing there too. You don't see a lot of kids between, 10 and 18, because that's more of the time where our body's growing and changing, and you don't see kids that age normally. But the public area is for everybody, from young to very, very old. And then there is the area you can go to deeper into the forest along the water, and there's a gay area beach situation over there, and whatever else you want to do over there. So when you remove these clothes, this really creates the removing of the emotional armor that you might be carrying, the armor of fear of your body, fear of what you look like, fear of what people are going to say, fear of the clothes that you're wearing. When you're wearing nothing, you don't have to worry about all of that. The armor is just ripped right off you, and it feels amazing. Freedom, again, creating freedom. Your freedom that you take, the step of opening up to freedom breeds your authenticity. So then you can feel more like being yourself and being real to who you are, and talking and acting more about who you are. You want to feel that freedom allows you to express yourself in a way that may be very different than you have expressed yourself before, because you just think, whatever. At this point, who cares? And really, that real intimacy, that real connection starts when all the masks come off, right? So it's mostly what I want to be talking about here. What I am talking about here is that intimacy you create with your partner, So when I first went down there, took us to another depth of connection. With my first marriage and my second marriage, we went down there as well, and for him it was life-changing experience. Never having done that before in public, very comfortable at home walking around naked, but going in public really opened up his whole world to just feeling free, feeling accepted, feeling not judged, feeling free. And you can do it as well. If you want to hit those levels of freedom in who you are as a human being, as a sexual being, you can also join up in my program for men. I work with men and women and couples, but my signature program, Empower, we really focus on that, creating freedom and authenticity in who you are. So if that interests you, then go to my description and sign up to apply, and we'll have a chat and see if it's a fit for you. And if you have been to a nudist beach, if you want to go to a nude beach, if you're in Vancouver, then let me know, and I will tell you where this beach exists and how to get there, and maybe I'll even join you. So let's all work on becoming free beings. I will talk to you again very soon. Much love making.